In this episode, we GTFO. We get to find out what acronyms stand for.
And on the flip side, can you name a more annoying sound when the smoke detector battery is dying? And we dive into the theory of what pairs best with coffee. Could it be spicy guacamole Pringles? Mike, hit the music.
Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. Are there party rockers in the house tonight? My name is Mike Gambita. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how are you? How are things?
Guten Morgen, how are you?
Guten Tag, home dog.
Nope. I'm doing well. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. We're doing I think we talked about it. I'm going on vacation this week. As of release of this episode, I will be on the beach crying because I have to come home tomorrow. So we are time traveling. We are a week ahead, or a week in the past. And we have off for work today. So we are doing morning podcast. I love morning podcasts. We've done this a few times.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Yep. We have our coffee. Normally we have water when we record on the podcast. Today we have coffee. Is there something else in this coffee? Yes, I put creamer in it.
Oh, well. Wakey, wakey, hands off snaky. Matt, I mean to ask you this live on the show.
Yeah.
Not that I want to change, but how has Tuesday's recordings been for you I feel like we've been doing it now for the last 3 years?
Like the overall day?
Yeah. Well, like we're doing a morning recording. Like, yeah, love it. But just like thinking back, we've literally been on this schedule for like the last 3 years, I think.
It's been pretty close. Yeah. At least since I've been in this apartment, which is almost 2.5 years. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. And again, I think the important thing is like we have a schedule. It works. We stick to the schedule. Like if you're going to commit to something, you got it. No.
What?
We're pausing. What the hell did you just do?
I was squeegeeing my glasses.
You call it squeegeeing your glass? Okay.
I'm cleaning them.
You look like the guy from Despicable Me.
Gru?
No, the orange dude.
Oh my gosh, who is that? I gotta look it up.
Vecna?
Vecna?
No.
Vecna?
Nope. Vecna would be that'd be Stranger Things.
Guy in orange suit.
Vector. That's great podcasting right there.
What a wake up to morning, you know?
How have your Tuesdays recording?
It's like a holiday, you know? Like, I don't compete with anything else besides I got to record on a Tuesday night. Like, anytime somebody's like, hey, what about Tuesday night? Be like, I can't. I got to record a podcast.
Yeah, and I think in the beginning we were a little loosey, like, hey, this came up, and like stream, like if something pops up on like a Thursday night stream, it is what it is.
Like a migraine.
But this is the bones of, yes, like a migraine, correct. Yep. A couple weeks ago, I texted the fellas at like 7:35. I was like, I can't do it. I can't look at a screen. But stick to the schedule, and yeah, this is what we do.
This is what we do, and today's gonna be a fun one, Matt. I know I said to you, I have a quiz for you. So today we are playing a game, and what better way to talk about acronyms? Matt,
okay.
You're familiar with acronyms, right?
I believe I am.
Okay, great. So what I have here is 18 acronyms, random acronyms, that I am going to have you guess what the acronym stands for. There's a little twist, though.
They're not normal acronyms?
No, they are very normal acronyms.
Oh, okay.
I will give you a point because the points matter here in the Funny Business Podcast.
Yep. Points do matter.
I will give you a point if you get it correctly.
Okay.
But if you don't know it, Matt.
Yep.
You're interrupting me.
Yeah, I have a booger. What do you want me to do?
Oh, he's got a boogie.
I think I got it.
Thank you for doing that off camera. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I will give you a bonus point if you don't know what it is, if you can come up with a really funny one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Nice.
All right.
Nice. Yep.
All right.
Just don't do the one we talked about before the show. I didn't know this was happening. It just one came up in conversation.
Yep, it did, unfortunately. So This is fill in the blank, but there are a couple of them that are multiple choice. I gave it to you. So first one, are you ready?
Yep.
I almost said what it stood for. The acronym.
Yeah, how about you say the words and I'll guess the acronym.
Yeah. Okay, that. All right. TYVM.
Oh, TYVM.
Yeah, TYVM.
Thank you very much.
Correct.
At first I was like, this is not going to be good.
You're welcome. All right.
YW. As you texted me YW the other day, I was really confused.
Jenna was like, "How did you?" So this was obviously we were giving Matt his room for his wedding.
That's
Wedding.
what that was. Yes,
Yeah.
for my wedding.
And you just said like, "Oh, thanks," and I didn't say anything. Jenna was, obviously the organized one, and all I just responded was YW. She's like, "Why did you do that?" I was like, "You're welcome."
I don't even think I responded to that.
You didn't. All right. Next one. CSI.
Like the TV show.
Like the TV show. But it actually stands for something.
CSI.
If you actually think of the TV show, you might be able to get this acronym.
Crime Scene Investigators.
Correct.
Yeah, that's all right. I was going to say that off the top.
All right, Matt. This one's probably familiar to you. FYI.
For your information.
Correct. All right. This one's multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
HTML. The choices are hyperactive textual machine language, hypertext markup language, or hypertime microscopic language.
Well, final answer.
Correct.
That was a total guess.
Hypertext markup language.
I got to think of some funny ones.
Yeah. All right. DOB.
I feel like I've seen DOB before. I'm going to try and get this one for real. Date of birth. Final answer.
Correct.
All right.
You're rolling.
Yep.
All right. This one, familiar. PPV.
Oh. Pay-per-view.
Correct.
I might not get one wrong.
You might not. Well, actually, there's one coming up that might be a little tricky.
Okay.
So, all right. BRB.
Be right back.
Correct.
I was going to do a funny one there.
All right.
I think I got to wait till I mess up to get a funny one. I got to try to go perfect now. Yeah.
This might be the one that might stump you. And the second one that I'm going to say after that. SUV.
Oh, I don't know what SUV stands for.
Well, I'm sure you can get the V.
It's related to vehicle. Vehicle. So SU. Syracuse University. Nope. SUV. I'm going to go with what's car related? I'm going to go SUV. Steel under vehicle.
I'm gonna have to think of like a sound effect to like say that's funny.
There is steel under the vehicle.
Yes, well, some of it. So
yeah.
Here's the funny sound effect. Sport utility vehicle.
Makes sense.
All right, next one. Laser. LASER.
Wait, laser's an acronym?
Laser's an acronym, but it's multiple choice.
That's crazy. Okay, cool.
When I was going through this quiz, I'm like, what? Okay, 3 choices. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, light accessory by stimulated emission of radiation, or light augmentation by stimulated emission of radiation.
D. And the acronym stands for Let's All Smoke Eggs Regularly.
Okay, that was funny. Bonus point.
Hey, final answer.
You're correct.
Oh, I got 2 points there. Let's go. You didn't see that one coming, did you?
Yeah, the funny one.
Got him.
Oh, man.
Do you think people smoke eggs like in a smoker?
Let me see. Let me do a quick little Google search. Yep. Smoked eggs.
Can't have a segment without me talking about something.
Oh, literally, there is a smoked egg.
Be good. I don't love eggs by themselves, but that's got potential.
Okay.
All right.
UFO.
Oh, what does UFO stand for? Yeah. Okay. No. United Fighting Ostriches. Also known as unidentified foreign objects.
Incorrect.
Isn't it? What is it?
Unidentified flying objects.
It is flying. Damn.
All right, next one. TTYL.
That would be talk to you later.
Correct. MIA. Miami.
That's the acronym for the Miami Heat. 2 minutes.
Minuto.
Seen in action.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I don't know why I hesitated on that one. That was easy.
It's okay. ASAP.
Correct pronunciation is ASAP as possible, and it stands for as soon as possible.
Correct. I think I was seeing an Instagram video and just make sure. Yep. It said RIP in peace, and some people do that.
Yep. Yeah. RIP in peace.
Rest in peace and peace.
Yeah. It's piecing them twice.
All right, Matt. You have a multiple choice for this next one. Scuba. Scuba actually stands for something.
I did know that.
Okay, great. So, is it self-comprised underwater breathing apparatus, self-controlled underwater breathing apparatus, or self-contained underwater breathing apparatus?
I did know this at one point. I'm going to go a final answer.
Incorrect. It is C, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
I was trying to think of a funny A. I was going to say secretly compromised underwater breathing. I was going to say orcas, but that's an O.
Good.
Then I was going to go orangutans. That's also an O, I think.
Anteaters.
Yeah. What's a sea creature that starts with an A?
I don't know why I thought arugula, but that's a vegetable.
Yeah, let's just move. Let's just move.
God, I love it. All right, here we go. IRL.
In real life.
Is this the real life? You are correct, my friend. Okay,
all right.
Let's move on to the next one. All right. ETA.
Estimated time of arrival?
Correct.
While we're on acronyms, I don't like when it's ETA and there's an of. It's
Oh, you mean when
VETOA.
there's like there's little words inside the acronym?
Yep, I don't like that. You should include the O. You should include the O. Thank you.
Yeah, good point. Good pointer, Matt. All right. YOLO.
Yep.
YOLO.
The biggest phrase in high school.
Oh,
You said your high school didn't really say it much, right?
Oh, we did.
Oh, you did?
There was one gentleman who used to say YOLO, swag on high. Swag as high as my truck.
Yeah. And that kid
I wonder how he's doing.
Went places. Yeah, he definitely went places. Yeah. But as they say, you only live once.
Correct. I think he just got recently married, or was that a few years ago? I don't remember.
Good for him.
Very good for him.
Shout out him.
He's a really nice guy. I haven't talked to him in like quite a bit, but
you talk to anyone from high school?
Do I talk to anyone from high school? I don't. Only person I really talk to that's related in high school is my high school mentor who's coming to my wedding. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm excited to meet him.
Shout out, Sean. Do you?
Well, yeah, you know him.
I do.
Yeah. Anyone else? No, that's it.
I had to explain that to Jenna on a car ride the one time.
Oh, really?
Like recently.
Why did that come up recently?
I forget. I think it was the whole notion of like roommates for life, and then trying to explain how we became roommates our sophomore year, and then whatever. Didn't want to room with the guy I was living with my first year.
Same name, by the way.
Yes, yep. and that was like totally bonkers too for Jenna. It was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, I know why. Because we were talking about. Never mind. That's going to get too deep, and that's going to reveal the person who it is. But trying to explain how. Oh yeah, and living in a program for 2 years that was extended quiet hours and zero tolerance to alcohol. Oh man, that helped me out.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they taught us a lesson.
It taught us a lesson. But yeah, trying to explain that sequence of like how our suite mates came about, and then how we transitioned into the townhouses, and then all that stuff. So
time to be alive.
Oh man, to go back
for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I also, if we're going back to like junior year. Second semester, spring semester,
Holy
junior year.
Crap.
Spring semester, junior year for sure.
I would do fall semester, senior year too.
Okay, yeah, all right, that makes more sense. Yeah, because I didn't turn 21 until like April. I only had a month. Yeah, Good call.
All right, Matt, last one. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is one that I typically have to explain to a lot of people because it shows up very often.
Okay.
So you will see it in a couple versions, but I will give you the letters of the acronym.
Okay.
TLDR. And sometimes the T and L are separated by a semicolon. It's also separated by a backslash.
Yeah, I don't know what this means. I've always wondered, but I will tell you the right answer.
Really?
Seconds. TLDR. Is that correct?
That is correct. TLDR.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Here's the TLDR. Matt and I became roommates. Thinking in
My
reference
mind
to
just went
the
the dirty little secret.
dirty little secret.
Great song. I keep you my dirty little secret. Great song. All American Music's are just the best.
Oh, yeah. I will say this TLDR is a helpful context with text.
Great hint, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I would give it away if I was going to say what I was going to say.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have. TLDR stands for this little dog runs. This little dog runs.
I don't know if I can give you a funny point, man.
No, I hope you don't.
No, I won't. So I will give you a second chance. This is helpful, and this is actually put at either the bottom or the top of a very long message, paragraph, or text.
Yeah, it doesn't help me at all.
No?
I have no idea. Nope.
Okay.
I've always seen this. I've never known what it meant.
Stands for too long, didn't read.
Oh, I should have known that. Yeah.
So do you read the full text and then also read the too long, didn't read?
Yes. Correct. No, there's either replies on Twitter when like someone posts like a really long thing and then the first reply is like not reading all that, happy for you or sorry or whatever happened.
Right.
So funny.
I think that's my one of my common and favorite things to do with ChatGPT is take a bunch of text and give me the TLDR of this. And I do that a lot with like websites and all that. Like if there's a lot of text and there's like a little column on the side that I could put a TLDR, I would totally do that.
My issue is sometimes it's still too long. Like I need the TLDR of the TLDR.
TLSDR. Too long, still didn't read.
Still didn't read. STLSDR. Still too long, still didn't read.
Too long. Matt, you my friend. Let me just tally up the points here. Tell me your final thoughts and reflection on acronyms as we've gone through them all.
I think my biggest ones, like I said before, if there's like a the or an of in it or on, it needs to be included. There's no need to exclude letters. It's an acronym. You're already excluding a lot of letters.
You had out of 18, you had 14 correct.
Okay.
You had 2 funny bonus points.
Yep. So 16 out of 19?
18.
18. All right. That's good. What is that, a 90?
Sure.
8 out of 9.
You did successfully accomplish. Can you guess the meaning of the 13 of 18 of these random acronyms? That was the title of this BuzzFeed quiz by Jake Kaplan.
Okay. Cool.
So you did well.
Cool. I got an 89%.
There we go.
That's probably one of the better ones I've done.
It's enough to get a degree, my friend.
Oh, that's well more than get a degree. What is that in like a GPA? Like a 3.6?
I think it's like a 3.4.
Really? That low?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
So if you get all B's, you're like a 3.4?
Maybe.
Oh. Oh no, I didn't get B's.
What was your lowest college grade?
C.
You didn't get any.
Yeah, I had to take chemistry.
Oh, you did. C for chemistry.
Now, I don't know if I've ever told this story. Somehow, freshman year, I think you know this. Freshman year, my first semester, I got thrown into like the anatomy class that like nurses had to take. I dropped out of that shit in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Nope.
Look at you now, being a surgical genius.
Yep. Blowing boogers off camera.
The anatomy of a booger.
Nope. Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Go ahead.
What is a booger?
What is a booger?
Yeah. What is it?
Like just gunk that your nose kind of filters before going in your system, like dust and all that stuff.
So it's like poop for your nose.
Well, poop goes out. Boogers.
Do you not see what I just did? Well, no, you didn't. I did it off camera. But
Yeah, but it's
I
an
can blow
intake.
poop out of my butt too.
Wait, I am concluding my segment. I do not want to go any further than what we're already at. We're too deep.
I will continue this down in the dumps.
Jeez.
But we will slide on in second half of the show, and we do have down in the dumps. Mike, I told you I have a really good one. I want to phrase this by this is not one of the worst down in the dumps of all time. It is one of the worst minor inconveniences of all time.
Okay.
Because it is so inconvenient and I can't really control it.
Okay.
So you've been to my apartment complex. You've been to my apartment.
Correct.
In my lobby of my door, there's 4 other apartments.
Yes.
Basically, for people, I have an apartment next to me, across from me, on diagonal across. For the past probably week and a half, the apartment across from me has had a smoke detector going off, beeping every like 15 seconds, and they have not changed it.
Like changing the battery of the smoke detector.
Now, our walls are very thin. We can hear it while we are in bed trying to sleep. Beep. Yep. For the past week and a half.
Do you know that's like anytime there's a TikTok and there's a smoke detector change a battery notification go off, that's always like one of the top comments. It's like, change your battery in your smoke detector, man.
It's just, it is such a minor inconvenience, but it's driving us crazy. I texted our the guy who lives here that does like the fixing the things, is like, I don't know if they're like not home. I don't know if they moved out, but like it has been going off. And I texted him this like 4 days ago. I got a response that he found a smoke detector in the dumpster from an empty building. He'll take care of it. That was 4 days ago. I don't know what that means, but I'm about to break in and change this thing myself.
So I want you to take your laptop and I want you to go over there. I want you to knock on the door.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. No.
Come on, Matt.
No, I'm not doing
This is for content.
I won't even have a microphone.
You could just use the onboard mic.
I'm not. Laptop. No. It's convenient that we are leaving for vacation in a few days. I might just leave like a sticky note. I don't know if I haven't seen them. And actually, for the matter of fact, I haven't seen like anyone on my floor in like a week. That I don't know what that's about.
You're stinking
I think
up
I'm
the
just going to
place.
leave a sticky note on their door when we go to leave on Saturday and be like, it's been going off for a week and a half. Please fix this. You have any other suggestions?
Going up and knocking on the door.
Yeah. Any other more logical suggestions?
You don't have to be like rude. You could even offer to remedy the situation and saying like, hey, like we've heard your smoke detector go off. Like, do you need a battery? Because I have a battery. If like you like, because that like we had to buy AAA batteries because we don't have them. And it's kind of like, hey, like I know like sometimes you have to like make a special trip to the store to get batteries. Like I have batteries. Like, do you need one? Like, happy to give you one. Be a good neighbor.
Yeah, I could. Or I'm just gonna sit here and complain about it. That's the American thing to do.
Could you imagine your neighbor's a listener of the Funny Business Podcast?
Yeah, if it gets them change their smoke detector battery, it's worth it.
Could you imagine?
Other down in the dumps I have. So I have been loving MLB The Show.
You've been grinding.
I've been grinding. There's entirely way too much content. Way too much content. Too many things to do. Too many cards to try to get. They release new content like I feel like it's definitely every week. Sometimes it's like twice a week. If you don't play for like 4 days, you're behind. You just are. It's crazy. Opening of the packs for the cards, this is going to be so bad for anyone that doesn't play this game. You can earn cards as you play the game, but like the really, really good cards are basically being hidden behind a paywall.
Oh.
It's like the smallest chance that you can actually like get them in a pack. Community is very upset, and I'm very excited for College Football 26 to come out because I think a lot of people are going to switch over to that, which means then hopefully they make the expensive cards easier to get. First world props.
I feel like it is the same situation as I do with 2K. Like just this recurring, like they want you to grind every day, and I don't know. I think that's kind of why I've really been liking, I don't want to call it the indie games. Like I've been really liking like I said, the supermarket simulator. I remember I was talking about Schedule 1, which was a game that I was watching. I'm now playing it, and like just being able to have those grind sessions of like You play for a couple hours, you did enough. There's no online, like you need to be on in order for you to do this. Like literally it is in-game time that like supermarket simulator. Like when your store's open, you have to be on in game in order for the store to go. You don't have to like keep monitoring it or going back to it every time it's done. Like, so I've been really liking those indie games, but it's also been a huge pain too. Cause again, I've always talked about this, like it's going to have a new game every year.
Yep.
So, but what's the point of you trying to grind so much when you know a new game's coming out and then all of a sudden it's canceling your online activity because they're moving on to the next game? It's like, whatever.
Yep. Let me pitch this idea to you. What if these like 2Ks or MLB shows, they made so like the online version that everybody plays, but then there's like a subdivision of the online version that's for people with 9 to 5s.
9 to 5 division.
You get the same content, but it's like easier to achieve. But like you can't play people that do it for a living or like kids that are home all summer. It's two totally separate. Like when you sign up for the game, you have to pick 9 to 5 version or regular version.
Or doesn't touch grass version.
Yeah, or do not disturb.
Do not disturb.
Do not disturb or 9 to 5.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, we talk about it all the time, like how Fortnite is just so sweaty with people and just like how hardcore some of the gamers are when we play against them. It's like, dude, I just want to play. I want to win, man. Like, I just want a victory royale. Like,
my last one is a fun one. However, like guacamole and coffee don't really go together.
Oh no.
I finished my coffee, which means it's time for another funny business food review. I texted this to Mike yesterday. I did not hear about this. I did not know this was a thing.
I didn't either.
Pringles. So Mike talked about the Miller Lite beer can chicken Pringles, which I still have not found. I was at the local store and saw they have a spicy guacamole. Pringles needs to sponsor us. This is getting ridiculous. Freshly sealed. Mike, I don't know if you saw, it actually has like a spice thing on it. It's 2 out of 4 peppers, medium spicy. Never seen that before, so that's making me a little nervous.
Oh, and let me just remind the audience, this is a morning recording podcast. It is now 10:14 Eastern Standard Time.
It smells like guacamole. One bite. Those rules. Some seasoning on there.
Look at that.
Yep. Wow.
Oh.
I gotta tell you, that might be the best Pringle I've ever ate in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good spice. Like not too spicy, little kick.
Okay.
It tastes like you're eating guacamole.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a 9.3.
Holy shit.
Pringle. Like you gotta get them.
Oh.
I'm getting a lot of kick right now.
Okay.
That's damn good.
Wow.
Damn good.
Where does it compare to the pizza flavored Pringles?
Pizza, I would give pizza like a 9.1. I think this is like a kick right above.
Ooh.
The spice flavor in here really makes it really, yeah, that's phenomenal.
I don't think Pringles makes a spicy chip, and I think this is their entryway into it.
Correct. Yeah, love that. Spit down the nums.
Interesting. A side note, so the Doritos, I mean, I love my Doritos. There is actually one of like, not the original flavors, but like one of them that's been out for so long. It's the chili. Sweet spicy chili.
That's the best flavor of all time.
So I've not had it. Yeah. Go figure. Yeah. And the first time I had it was a few weeks ago, and I just could not stop having them. So I have a bag of them.
It's so good. That's my favorite Doritos flavor.
I like the spicy nacho. It's a good nacho, but it's spicy.
It's underrated. For sure.
So I was telling Matt that this down in the dumps was pretty tough because, not to get too much into detail, but I've had to attend a lot of celebrations of life and funerals in the last couple weeks. I have cried. And I feel like not a baby, but just like I can't help myself. Like, and it's fine. Like, I'm not saying like I'm not a man, like I am a man because I can cry, but it's just this idea that like I can't sit through something that's super emotional like that and not like if I even had an ounce, actually, I should say, not an ounce, a pound. If I had a pound of like relation or care for the person, I'm just, oh man. And then you can only imagine when it's like a ton, like, or 100 pounds or whatever. Like I'm a mess. So yes, there's just been a lot of crying lately. Just a lot of emotional things that are happening, but it's life. It's the way that we're cooking right now. And, we are at that point in life now where it's like, it's either somebody said, oh, it was a gentleman that for work, he was like, when you get my age, you either see people at funerals or weddings. So we're not at that stage yet, but
No.
yes, certainly a busy week, a couple weeks for us.
Crying is totally fine for life.
Oh yeah.
And I agree. I feel like the more older we become, or at least I become, like the way more emotional I am.
And then last thing, not that it's like super down in the dumps, but it's just like it's a getting old trend. I have to go for a sleep study soon.
Oh?
Yeah.
You tell.
So this Apple Watch, go figure. I love Apple.
It's coming back to bite you in the ass now.
So I wear my watch to sleep now because the battery is amazing. When people ask me, it's like, Mike, what watch should I get? Should I get the latest one? I was like, if you can get a 9, I have a 9 and it works wonderful. So it tracks your sleep, but it also tracks to see if you have sleep apnea. And ever since wearing it, I've had 2 notifications of sleep apnea.
How long have you started wearing it for?
I started wearing it in November of 24.
Oh, okay. So it's been 6-7 months, and it told you to go for a sleep study, or you're just
it just says possible sleep apnea detected, and then obviously I brought it to my doctor, and then my doctor was like, "Yeah, we can get you on a sleep study," and I was like, "Okay." It's at home though, which is good. I know there's a lot of people that like,
yep,
yeah, there's a lot of people that have to like go to like a facility and like try to fall asleep there and try to get it monitored, whatever.
There's no way I could do that.
But I also was told by many individuals who have like a CPAP or had sleep or were diagnosed with sleep apnea that they started that whole process when they were around the age of 30. And so it lines up pretty well to what I'm at right now in my life. So
my dad had a CPAP. He loves it.
I know a lot of people who have CPAPs. So
he didn't get it till like 5 years ago. But
I know so many people that portray Bane when they go to sleep. I was born with it.
Yeah, it'd be kind of badass.
Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. But I'm just kind of we're getting old.
Yeah, that happens.
Pushing 30,
Pushing 30 and
pushing P.
I never knew what that meant. Did I tell you my Switch died?
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Well, it's really become April's Switch. He got the orange screen of death, and then now it just says there's an error, and it just won't reset and on. Now, Mike, let me ask you this question: did Nintendo release a new gaming console recently?
Hey, Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, interesting.
No, you're not conspiracizing with that.
Let me think here. Let me think.
Oh my gosh.
My brother got the Switch 2.
Aliens. Yeah.
The new Mario Kart is ridiculous. Awesome.
Looks like a Grand Theft Auto exploratory map.
He is bringing it to the beach. I might not make it to the beach.
Yeah. Just bring the Switch to the beach.
That's true. We can do that. He didn't get Rainbow Road yet. I'm hoping he got that. Do you know the price of the Nintendo Switch?
So everything with tariffs and all that, the physical games too, people are complaining about, and then just all the add-ons, like you can have like the camera thing and all that. Like, might as well just buy a gaming PC, which is something I've been telling you, Matt.
What I got a PlayStation. What do I need a gaming PC?
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen in person? You haven't seen the Nintendo Switch 2?
I've seen reviews on it.
Okay.
MKBHD.
Did they change anything? It looks
a lot.
Like,
yeah.
It's wider, sure.
Okay, larger screen.
Yeah, larger screen.
Better resolution.
Okay.
The Joy-Cons, my understanding, they're more I forget what the occupational therapy term it is, but like it's more reasonable in your hands when you only have one Joy-Con.
Okay.
And it's like a magnetic click instead of like you sliding the switch the sliders on.
That is cool.
There's also like you can kind of use it as like a mouse, the controller now.
My issue, go ahead.
Bigger kickstand. Like if you want to place the monitor up, it's a bigger kickstand.
My issue is that like the when you go to like log in, the layout of like the games and everything, it looks the exact same. Like they didn't change that at all.
Well, I think you're probably referencing like it's like a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Like, of course, like the screens are going to look different. But you wonder because, I mean, even thinking like the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Wii U, I think it still had the same screen, even though it was two different consoles.
That's been like,
yeah, I still like my gaming PC.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Welcome.
They'll get there. They'll get there one day. Yeah, you will. Okay.
Wait, your gaming PC was 4 digits?
No.
Oh.
Same cost as a PlayStation 5.
See, I can't play MLB The Show on a gaming PC.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't play Spider-Man 2 when it came out either. I had to wait. But, like,
no,
I'm okay to wait.
It's MLB The Show is only PlayStation.
Oh, it's
Xbox.
only PlayStation.
Only PlayStation. I think Xbox. It used to be only PlayStation. That's down in the dumps.
Well, we are down today.
We're down in the time of the day.
Down to clown.
Down to clown.
Down to clown. So, find all of our good stuff, beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Ish.
What is your advice for the good people, the coworkers of the funny business world?
Oh, man. My advice is to... All right, here's a good piece of advice. Before you go, let's say you're going on vacation this summer. Maybe you're going on a trip. Could be for 4 days. Could be for a week. Could be for a weekend. Make sure you clean your place of living before you go. Not going to do it when you come back. You're going to have a bunch of shit you're going to have to drag into the house, apartment, condo, wherever you are, however you may be living. And it's just going to make even more of a mess. Then you're going to be overwhelmed. You're not going to put all of it away in time. So take some time in your place before you leave for a trip. It will make coming home a lot easier.
Because you're going to have to clean up a lot of shit when you come back.
Correct.
Wonderful. Well, Matt, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. Enjoy life.
Sounds like you're leaving me.
No. I would never.
Enjoy a free week of not having to edit the podcast the same week.
Yes, enjoy that. Yep.
Yeah, well, enjoy the beach, enjoy the sand, enjoy the fam.
I will enjoy the rum. I will enjoy the tequila.
I was trying to find rhyming words, couldn't find it, so we're just gonna.
I will enjoy the bands at happy hour.
Yes. Hopefully
the condo we're staying at, they had like a little outside bar.
Oh.
And it was not the best. Like drinks were not good. It was a little expensive. Not a lot of great food options. They got bought out at the end of last summer. They completely redid it. I think it's called like the Flying Flamingo. It's got a great name now. The food looks great. The drinks look good. I haven't seen drink prices. However, if they're the same prices and they're better drinks, that's okay.
Yep.
Mike, we were paying like $5 for a can of beer. And the mixed drinks were terrible. So I'm excited for that.
Love it. Just buy a bunch of shooters, and then when you ask for like a rum and coke, just put more rum in.
That could work too.
Yeah. Or a rum bucket.
Yep. Oh, they have buckets
of
rum.
It's my place to hang.
Yep.
So that concludes today's episode. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.